Hello. I think it's working now. Happy to see all the early birds have already flocked to the nests. Welcome, welcome. Is the audio fine? Can you guys hear me? Let me see, can I hear anything? I think I can. Alright. So, I've got some concerning news. Well, I have both good and bad news, so I'm a bearer of both. Let's lower the music a little bit. First, the bad news. I have received leaks. And I'm not talking about the type of leaks when you have to piss yourself when you're that blackout drunk. I do not mean the type of leaks that you get when you take a shower and you look up in the ceiling and you see a stain on the roof and you're like, fuck, we got a leak. No, I'm talking about the good leaks. The leaks that you want. So apparently, the leak that I have is that Numen is actually going blackout on their first run. So that's why I can't see if they're starting or anything. So the word on the streets in the Dalaran sewers, together with all of the rats, is that Numen is not sending a broadcasted stream at first. Which makes it a lot easier for me, because that means that we're gonna be watching NOTA, which at the end of the day is the current #1. So in my mind, every minute that I don't need to shoutcast NOTA, that I don't have to shoutcast Numen, is a win. So I consider them going a blackout actually a good thing for the world. And I heard that they are actually nominated for the Peace Prize because they decided to go blackout. So thank you so much for not allowing us to see the disgrace that is Numen speedrunning. Much appreciated. So instead we'll be watching NOTA at the start, and hopefully they turn on their streams so we can have fun watching. Oh, that is great. Okay, so that was the semi-bad news. Obviously I'm memeing. I was excited about watching Numen speedrunning. They have been going really fast this entire tier. They have very recently been dethroned. Maybe they can retake it. Maybe they have something new. Maybe they just do it clean. Who knows, who knows, who knows. But right now, the leaderboards is as follows. We are waiting for NOTA to finish their... Wait, what? What is this? Did this just happen? What? Oh, because NA resets right now, or? Huh? Okay, so I guess this just in case you didn't hear, I spoke about this briefly yesterday and maybe the week prior to this. There was a buff during the Lunar event that was called the Elun's Blessing or some shit that gave like more strength, and all of the speedrunning records from that time have since then been dethroned. So if you go to phase 4, so the current records, which is none of the above, Progress and Numen, I don't think any of these records are using the Blessing of Elune buff. So it's kind of irrelevant for speedrunning. But if you would instead of looking at complete raids, let's say you look at Marrogar and then you go to, I don't know, a specific class or some shit. There's a lot of parsing that was done with the strength buff, right? And because of this, there was a petition. Warcraft Logs decided to end the phase because apparently getting 100 pars is almost impossible. So starting today, it seems. Oh, we got a new fastest Marrogar from Benediction in the US. I guess somebody's trying to get their 100 parses really fast, huh? God damn, sneaky. Wow, wow, wow. World record Marogar, boys. So, I mean, the speedrunning timers that we're gonna be watching today are still gonna be accurate. Nothing has really changed in the speedrunning scene, but the leaderboards have been completely wiped. Technically speaking, the fastest run in the world is none of the above with 4109. Oi, oi, oi. 4109. And then you have us from yesterday who did a 41.25. And then you have Numen at 4206. I think all of these runs are without the buff that caused this reset. So yeah, it was completely irrelevant to speedrunning, but it was very important to the parse lords that were using strength classes. So that's where we are. Now, before I speak anything more, I would just like to say that during the night, I'm probably gonna make some really smooth and clean and genuine and authentic ad segment at some point. But in case you didn't see, there's a giveaway. I partnered up with Corsair a while back, and this is the main reason. I love their shit, and they're willing to give you guys a chance to be a degenerate gamble, but instead of winning channel points when Anfal dies on fucking Lady Death Whisper, you could instead win yourself a mouse. The exact same mouse that I'm using, the M75. I could probably toss some link up if you want to read about it, but basically what you gotta do in order to be part of it is that you see a couple of people that just wrote down exclamation marks, right? So let me just go check here. And I can see all of you guys. Right now there's 21 people that have signed up. I'm kidding. There's 23. I'm kidding. There's 26. A lot of you guys are putting it in right now. But you can only enter once. You don't need to be a sub. You don't need to even follow the shit that I do. Even though I would appreciate that you at least could give me that courtesy. I think that is a pretty good trade. You follow me. You unfollow me if you don't win. And you get a chance to win a sweet ass gaming mouse. Now, look, Corsair is a bit, how do you say? They care a lot about their brand. They have this, let me go over here. So you see this little pirate ship cringe shit that they have down here that looks like an Upward Downs Nike logo that you put spikes on. Yeah, I figured that's not really the way I roll. So the way I decided to make it is that I talked about this yesterday. Progress yesterday went from being 9 seconds ahead of world record when Lady Death Whisper died to being 1 second behind world record when Gunship died. You might ask, how, Anfal, do you lose almost 11 seconds on Gunship? You know what? Thanks to today's sponsor, you don't have to be like Progress. Basically what you do is that when you reach the gunship, it's time to spam a macro really, really fast. That requires you to have a couple of things, apart from having a frontal cortex, a left and a right brain hemisphere. It really helps if you have an auto hotkey script that is just pressing the buttons for you. But if you feel like that is a bit too much automated gameplay, it doesn't sit right with me, maybe I get banned, maybe Blizzard comes home, visits me and beats me if I'm doing this, then you could get an uncapped scroll wheel and you could bind a macro for spamming with your little ship and you scroll that shit up and down. Hopefully, we're gonna be watching Holy Pala CV point of view today, and he will give you guys the best showcase of how this shit works. Basically, you scroll up and down and you have it bound to a macro and you're gonna be top DPSing on Gunship every day. Now, can you do this with any mouse? Probably. I'm not a fucking peripheral scientist. Do I think that you should be using a Corsair mouse? As authentic as I can be? Yes. So enter the giveaway. And at the end of the night, I will draw one lucky member or winner. And you and me get in contact through Discord. And we set it up so Corsair can hook you up with a mouse. So you can possibly script your way to a really fast gunship. Everybody wins. I'm thinking if you get the mouse and you start topping DPS on Gunship, then everybody else would be like, oh, how did you do this? And you would be like, well, actually, the way that I did it is that I participated in an Anfal giveaway together with Corsair, and I have this insane gaming mouse now. You might not think that WoW requires that insane gaming mechanics, But you're wrong. And all of them will be like, oh my god, I need to get this mouse as well. What will happen? Everybody will go and watch the log and be like, oh my god, this guild is using the M75 mouse to DPS on gunship. I also need to get this mouse. And we will have a rise in the economy. And give it 1 or 2 weeks and the stock price of Corsair and affiliated products will lead to a rise in GDP in your country. Maybe you get a job and you can quit playing WoW. All by entering this. You never know what the future holds. Anyway, let's see where the guilds are. You can only enter once. I mean, you can spam as much as you want. It makes my chat look alive. But honestly, I would prefer a couple of kick Ws and some predictions more than just people spamming M75 mindlessly. But you know what? I take what I can get. It's the chat. I don't get the chat interaction I want. I get the chat interaction that I deserve. Let's see here. Where are we? Beam, boom, beam. Numen is still offline. Some Ruby Sanctum warm-ups, of course. You guys already know how I feel about fucking Ruby Sanctum warm-ups. It's doomed as fuck. I don't know how many Ruby Sanctum splits they're doing before going speedruns tonight. But it can be really rough on the mental. They said they're doing 2. I think this is the second one. Sorry, I gotta move this. That's enough. Yeah, this is a dead run prison, honestly. What does this arrow mean? I see it in some weak aura pack. Does it mean that you should do more DPS? I don't speak fluent Foji pack, so I don't know what it means. But I'm sure that there's members in my chat that are better at communicating in Foji and aura triggers than they are talking to a girl in real life. Maybe you can explain what this arrow means. This is fine. Halion's dead. It's not a Foji pack, I think. Okay, that's my bad. I used to assume it was a Foji pack because the game was lagging so much. I am actually really hot tonight. I don't know why I'm being this provocative. There's no reason. We're having a good vibe. It's speedrunning Tuesday, dude. Alright, Portal to Dalaran. That's alright, that's alright. They should be getting ready anytime soon. Okay, I got another leak right now in my Discord DMs where I'm getting first-hand information that Numen is not streaming their first run. I repeat. Now, not streaming your first run, I fucking respect, okay? I respect it. I hope they stream their second run though. And if you guys notice that Numen players are starting to go online on Twitch and shit, make sure you like at me in the chat so I possibly see it so that we don't miss it. Because I'm hoping it will be new tech. But it might just be that they wanna, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe we can get a short interview coming up real soon with one of the NOTA players before they start. And I also want to hear their thoughts on the fact that the leaderboards just resetted. And then I want to hear their opinion about Numen going dark on their first run. If you guys have any other hot questions that you would like me to ask these NOTA players, write them down. Maybe I see it. Maybe I like your question. We roll with the punches. By the way, I did see, I might as well take this time now, because once the run starts, I'm usually so much in the zone that I just forget it, right? But 2 people subscribed to me. Murphin, 20 months. Crazy. That's 1.5 years. That is like 2 pregnancies. Thank you so much, man. Nick FTW, 5 months. A terminated pregnancy, 5 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, dude. let's see if I can get this guy on the line now. We're sending it over to journalist Anfall real quick. Hold on. Looks like we might have some issues getting a hold of our contact here. Hold on.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, let me see if I can just get the audio, the picture as well. Hold up. Give me a second. It's coming right up here. What the fuck? I'm getting blocked here. Hold on. Okay, we have some technical issues right now. Sending it back to the caster's desk real quick.
The bomb moved. We good.
We're struggling a bit here with some technical stuff. Hold on, everybody's super patient. Jesus. Oh! We finally got you. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, how did the Ruby Sanctums go?
Pretty good. 2 one-shots quick. My item didn't drop, unfortunately, but that is what it is.
I mean, 2 one-shots of Ruby Sanctum, that's exactly the warm-up you would like. I have 2 questions that I've prepared for this. Number 1, did you see that the speedrunning had resetted just now?
Yep, it's like a partial, right? Next phase, 4.5 is next week, which is kinda, I don't know, cringe, but it is what it is.
So the follow-up question is, are you gonna put winner of 30% speedrunning phase 4 in your stream title or as a banner below your stream?
Nah, of course not. The winners when the Kata pre-patch hits.
Okay, so you're not gonna celebrate like this small like milestone?
Nah, not at all.
I mean,
just a thing for pastors, right?
I mean, some people seem to really care about these small milestones. Speaking of Numen, have you heard that they're having a blackout right now?
Really? They don't stream?
The first run is apparently not gonna be streamed, but then I'm hoping that there's gonna be some new juicy tech. I'm asking you before you start, should we be expecting some new shit or just clean shit from you today?
Nah, rather clean shit. Like, our one wasn't clean. Like, it was kinda good, I wanna say, but not that clean. So we focus on having a clean run. And so I guess they wanna really win, right? This phase. That's why they black out.
Yeah, definitely feels like that. But I'm kinda happy that there's more people in the conversation for winning. Now it's both you, me, and Numen, so that's really nice to see. Ever since China kind of fell off, there hasn't been a third party in the conversation, so that's been really nice. So what?
I agree.
If I go into overall damage done after your speedruns today, which mage number from top to bottom, if number 1 is like at the top, where will I find you, Thompson?
You know the answer, bro. I'm only playing for 1.
That's the spirit. Then I'm gonna wish you good luck. I wish the psycho speech doesn't take longer than the actual run, and I'll see you at the end of it.
Thank you, bro.
Alright, gonna send it back now. Good luck, man.
Thank you, bro. See ya.
And here we are. Guys, once again, I am in favor of a blackout. If you're trying shit out, there's no real reason why you would do that out in the open. Imagine if Real Madrid had some really sick free kick variant that they wanted to do, and then they would just be streaming all of their trading. Do you think the opponents wouldn't maybe look at that? Make fun of them, make memes? There's just no constructive thing about that. So it's better to just keep it on down low, and then when you have something to show, step up when it's match day. Completely fine with people hiding. I respect it. The competitive integrity of the game above all. Let's see, where are we in terms of... Let's go back and watch some phase 4 shit, shall we? Okay. I was thinking, while they're having their nice little talks, there's some differences between the top guilds when it comes to wing order, but also comp. The major difference in the comp is this guy. One guild is using Enha Shaman really actively, while the other guild is using an Elemental Shaman quite a lot. So I figured, why not look a bit at the logs? How much damage is the Enha doing? How much damage is the Elemental doing? The sample size isn't gonna be the biggest, but fuck it. We have nothing else to do, might as well look at it. Let's jump here. Where am I? Switching to a bit more of a tempo music. See here. Shit up. Let's see. We need the none of the above, we need progress, and we need Numen. Let's do like this. Compare. I can't really bookmark, but I can compare with an UL. Let's compare us and Numen, shall we? God damn it. Unlucky. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need that little slash. That it? Oh. You like that? Easy. That's how easy it is, boys. Okay. Let's see. Marogar. I feel like Marogar is Enha favored. But you can also get impaled, I guess. And then it's kinda GG. Lady Death Whisper, I play like a little bitch on Lady Death Whisper, and I'm pretty sure I maybe died as well. I mean, stop, dude, stop. Deathbringer Sarfang? Isn't Deathbringer Sarfang a really good elemental fight? I feel like this one I could probably lose. Not yet. Sindragosa, we're both healing. So healing. Stop. Dude, knock it off, Anfal. It's probably not gonna look as good when I compare it to the Numen Shaman. Festergut. Festergut was a horrible pull for me. There's no way. Ain't no way. Yes. Okay. Okay, I lose. You know what? I forfeit. I do think melee in general is better than range though, so I think my numbers here is really bad. I think Enha is favored. Rotface. I lose as well, but the biggest reason that I lose is because this guy is using Fire Elemental Totem. I need to talk about leadership about this. This is unacceptable. Putricide? I feel like Putricide should be close. Ooh, really close actually. Almost no difference. Pretty much the same, Elle and Enha. Where are we? Blood Council, Elemental for sure. Did he die? This number is weird. Is he healing maybe? Okay, I don't. This number is wrong. He has to be able to do more. Ain't no way. Blood Queen has to be elemental. 17, 60. Okay, fine. I respect that. It's expected. My guy is also using engineering. I'm leatherworker. And Lich King, we're both healing. He's healing more than me. Tough guy, you're healing more than me on 0 rooms. Ooh. But I guess we need to compare to Numen as well. But I would say first round goes to Enha. And I want everybody to recognize that. Let's see. Compare with this. Maybe now I get completely shat on. We will see. Is this correct? Okay, now we're comparing to Numen. I just want to see so I don't miss when they're starting, but we're not missing anything yet. Everybody stay calm. Relax. Fine. Damage done. Okay. Anfal, you're also just the best player in the world. Thank you, but I would... It's just too much. I would say I'm top 3. Like, it's too much to say number 1. I think you have to be realistic. Let's take me, this guy. Oh, he's also... Wait, wasn't the whole point of this to say that enhancement was good? What am I doing right now? He's under-geared? Oh, God. But maybe he... No. Okay. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? Oh, right. He was dead here. Okay. Yeah, you... Okay. We can't look at Lady Death Whisper. Alright. Sarfang, then. Okay, now I'm not doing this. This isn't okay. He's under-geared. He was mind-controlled during Festergut. He also had bombs exploding. He got the file on Lady Death Whisper. And he didn't get the bite on Festergut. So he couldn't do the same DPS on me on those fights. It's just RNG. Sometimes you get the mechanics, sometimes you don't. You never know what's gonna happen, you know? What's his gear, though? Obviously, it's fucking gear diff. I did like 800 more DPS than him with auto attacks. The point with this whole thing was to argue that Enhancement Shaman is good, but we had me barely beating an Elemental Shaman. Then we had a third guy who... Question mark. So I don't think we really arrived at any conclusion here, did we? Unlucky. I think that is pretty much the whole pre-game show. I think if anything, looking at that guy who had a bit worse gear, you could argue that whatever you have better gear as and feel more comfortable playing is probably the correct call. Should we settle for that, maybe? That's a very good take. Clement says, maybe casters complain less with Elemental Wrath of Air versus Enna Wrath of Air. Yeah, but the melee will complain about not having strength totem, so you're just gonna have a different type of cringe situation going on. But it's probably easier for melee to get strength than it is to cover all of the range. At least I think so. So if the Wrath of Air uptime is better, then it's solid, I guess. Alright. You guys got 100 pars on Marogar? Wait, he did? Okay. Yeah, guys, this is just the difference between the best guild in the world and your guilds. Your mages don't do this. It's just skill diff. I'm sorry, gapped. This is what happens when you play a lot of PTR, guys. You just learn things that you can't learn otherwise. I understand that this log can be very frustrating to you to look at as a fucking casual, but if you're actually playing the game seriously, this is just what you get. This is what you end up deserving at the end of the day. So I'm sorry if this makes you like cope, but sorry. Alright, let's see. How far off are we here? They're standing in ICC. Not everybody is online. What type of comp are we dealing with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mages, standard. Demo, Elemental, and Resto. Survival, Shadow Priest, Discipline Priest, Holy, Unholy, Triple Feral, Double Warrior, Combat, Bet, I would say. Okay. Well, I think the comp is pretty standard. Again, there's very little variety in the current speedrunning comps, which is usually what tends to happen when tier lasts a very long time. The meta just becomes more and more rigid, and as you guys have probably picked up on, the current way you need to speedrun is that you need to zero room Lich King, and sadly, in order to zero room Lich King, you need to run a comp that allows that. And that limits your options quite a bit. You can probably do it with some variety, but you need a couple of key classes in order for zero room to happen. Get something to drink. We're gonna run an ad right now. Is that if I run a premeditated ad, you guys get uninterrupted shoutcasting afterwards. Wait, my mix fucked? Hello? Hello? Is this fucking sound guy intern not doing his job again? I swear to God, every fucking week, dude. Alright. Fire that guy, am I fucking right, boys? Fire him. Ooh. No, so what I was saying is that I'm gonna run an ad now, because I got to explain this, that if I run an ad before the show, you guys will get, no matter if you're not sub to me or anything, you will get at least 1 hour. What? It just ran an ad and I didn't click anything. Okay, now you get 30 minutes of uninterrupted ads. I'm gonna take a break anyway. Unlucky, dude. So I'll be right back, and then we hope that they start. Be right back. Well, this is awkward. Bye!
tell. Life trip on excursion, oh, I'm doing well. Anticipations, I'm not urgent, and I'm dodging hell, dodging hell. Do it wrong and do it right. In the end, I will be fine. Darkness can't escape the light. Keep looking forward, never look beyond. No one day I will survive. Someone gotta catch the sun.
Alright. Sorry for the break. But at least I'm ready now. Whatever it takes. I think this run should be between 39 and 41 minutes long. Which is just about the perfect length for anything. Let's see here. Alright, how to still get the Valentine's card. I think I showed it yesterday on stream, but the way it works is that the event is over, right? But all of the NPCs where you turn in the quests are still around, because it's the different kings and queens of respective factions. So as long as you get the quest shared to you, the quest NPC is still around. So as long as you have a character that has the quest, you can share the quest to other people, and since it's a daily quest, you can just repeat it infinitely. So that's how you can get it. Then a lot of people are like, oh, so can you get perfumes still as well? And the answer is no, because the quest NPCs that you turn in those perfumes and buy them from they are removed. That's how. Everybody's doing it, pretty much. So we're just chilling, waiting for NOTA to be done with their, what do you say, their little speeches. So I'm thinking, if you guys have any other questions other than the Valentine's card stuff, go ahead and ask now, because once the run starts, I won't really be that good at interacting with it. Let's see here. How do you get the charms? You get the little box when you get the quest shared. Juan says, since the leaderboard is empty for this new partition, who would you think will take first today and with what time? I think the only thing that matters today isn't who is the lead on top of the leaderboard. The only thing that matters is, do guilds consistently keep getting personal bests? So when it comes to NOTA, we want them to go below their current record, and when it comes to Numen, we want them to beat their respective record over and over. That's the only thing that's gonna determine if tonight is a success or not. How fast they go, I don't know. Who knows? Vlad says, hello, I'm Russian. Can I speak Russian? It's probably a good time to say this. Sadly, you cannot speak your native tongue in my chat unless you are speaking English or you're speaking Swedish. Because those are the only two languages that I am able to master. And because if you speak in whatever Curse of Tongues language that you may be a master of, I just don't know if maybe you're inciting people to riots in the streets. So I just have to, even if you say the most nice thing ever, there's no way for me to know. So I just have to moderate that stuff. So English or Swedish is the only way to communicate in my chat. So, sorry. Prot says, nice time, Mr. Anfall. Well, thank you. It's not the best knot that I've done, but I'm pretty happy with it. I appreciate you recognizing the knot. Flair says, what are you planning to play in Kata besides enhancement? I think I'm gonna level both of my priests. Because people tell me that Discipline Priest is fun. So who knows? Who knows? Are we allowed to incite riots in the streets in English or Swedish? That's a very good follow-up question. And the answer is, is it against the terms of service of the platform? Then you can't say it. So basically, speak a language that I understand. If you say dumb shit that is breaking the terms of service of the platform where I am streaming, then you get banned. Is that clear? I think that is a very common sense. Sub 40 minutes when? I think it can happen today. Minko says, holy moly, you look sexy. Stop, dude, stop. We still have some more time for some chat interaction. S6, oh, it's so hard. I'm gonna try to read all of your names. S6C2121 says, rate this Swedish joke. Chat, hey Anfall, what happened to the chair? Anfall says it was stolen. That is horrible. Like, the joke here is that stolen means stolen, which means chair in Swedish. That is like some double backsided pun that is so bad. This has to be a crime against humanity. I think I saw a guy from Yugoslavia who drank like acid because he would rather like die than spend his time in jail, and I think the crime he was accused of was actually doing that bad of a pun in Twitch chat. I'm pretty sure that was the story. Ambrosia says, I see BA reading the terms of service, so I'm just not gonna incite to anything. Good call. Ipe says, I thought you would quit after Vutulk. Yeah, so did I, but then I found out that I really like it here in Progress. I think it's a great community. It gives me a hobby that I really enjoy pursuing outside of my work. I also have this, maybe you've noticed that I've been a lot more active with this streaming stuff recently, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So thanks for being here, because that's sort of what's keeping me going. Alright, I think we're getting close to actually seeing a pull timer soon. They're doing pally powers right now. Pesina says, you can always talk about a fictional world and make plans about there. I have no idea, that has to be about something that I said, but this is the best part about the parasocial dialogue. I have no idea what you're referring to. All your base 3, all your base all your base, and then the 3 is maybe another E. So all your base E says, are all these guilds full bis, I would assume? So it's just a strategy execution difference. Pretty much, the gear difference isn't there. There might be like, oh, the Holy Paladin in one guild has one item that differs from the other guild or stuff. Let's see. Nepomo says, where was Nota better in their run versus you? The thing is what makes it really hard to compare Nota and Progress, or Progress and anyone, is that we are doing a different route. So you can look at how fast we're killing different trash packs, how fast we're killing different bosses, but at the end of the day, it's really hard to say what the difference really is. So it's all about just going clean. Asyal says, man, your views blew up. I remember you having like 20 viewers. LOL. I think that's a compliment somewhere, that the fact that more people enjoy watching my shit now is like, I'm so happy for you, Anfal, but it kind of felt, oh, we're pulling, we're going, we are actually going. We need, sorry, I need this song to get in the mood. Holy shit, it's pixelated, unreal, source quality. Okay, let's see. First bikes, we don't want a warrior here. Double hunter is pretty bad because they're usually a bit hard to clear, but I think they got cleared fast by the double warrior. Shadow priest is like ideal though. Let's see here. Boss is kinda melting. What we want to see is that we want him to die before the 3rd. This bone spike you always get. If the boss dies before the next bone spike, this is very fucking good. I think it might happen. Ain't no way. Ooh, there's a lot of mate. Oh, triple people dead. 3 people are dead. Are they gonna go again? Or oh my god, they have to decide. They're giving up. They're bailing. The boss is not allowed to die. They're giving up. False alarm. Back the fuck out. This is the only chance. Yeah, that's a bit of a F in the chat, but in a way, if there's ever a chance where it's okay to have a disaster, it's on the first boss. Because it's the only time you can be like, nah, X emoji, back the fuck out, we're not doing this. So if they're ever gonna have a bad pull, that is the time and the place. Sadly for us, we were all happy, Undulatus was blasting, everybody was excited, I was hyping it up to be a fast pull, now it's back to Yuyamba. I would assume that's at least 15 minutes of wait time for us. Now would be a great time to swap over to the other guild actually, that we were watching. Let me see if I have... No, not yet. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, I think we have actually. I think Numen's streaming. Wait, let me see. Do I have it here? Yeah, look, it's Numen. He hilarious. Good! The comedic timing is insane today, and the production value as well. Crazy. Alright, while we wait, let's just see if you guys have any more questions for me. I don't really have much more material. I delayed the start of the stream today. I did a fucking banger introduction to today's sponsor. I compared Elemental Shaman and Enhancement Shamans. I don't have much more, guys. You are the content. If Nota decides that we are not gonna have anything fun to watch, you can't put that on me. Like, I see you over there being like, Anfal, entertain me, teach me something, help me, help me. I can't. The only thing that I'm trying to do here is paused. We have a blackout, and we have a back to Yuyamba moment. And Brucey says, did you actually get DDoSed in game on White Main 1? I, for legal reasons, cannot speak about any illegal servers of the intellectual property belonging to Blizzard. I also do not condone the usage of intellectual property infringement by any third party. Thank you. Juan says, maybe a random one. What is your favorite ever spell? Avada Kedavra in Harry Potter, banger. No, there's one in Harry Potter where the guy just fucking like cramps up that looks extremely fucking painful. It's used like once in the first movie, and I'm like, why are people not fucking full sending that every time? Like, that one looks extremely painful. It's one of the forbidden spells or whatever. Maybe there's some Harry Potter nerd in my chat. I was always wondering, like, people are like, Avada Kedavra, and they have, like, this green shit. But that one is a banger spell. And people are not sending it. Like, just full send it all the time. I don't know. Pre-pot and sun. Nepomo says, can you compare yours and Nota's kill times? I cannot. We're currently doing some in-house stuff regarding that, and I don't wanna, like... It's so hard for me to toe the line between educating you guys and then giving up shit that maybe my guild wants to keep quiet, and then I get flamed. So some of this stuff is off limits, yeah? Wait. Crucius Debilitas Cruciatus Curse Cruciatus? That might be it, actually. That's my favorite spell. I think it's a one-time only use. It's like Light of the Elune. It's like an offensive Light of the Elune in the Harry Potter universe based. Crucio has to be channeled. Avada Kedavra does not. Oh, so Avada Kedavra is like a very short cast time, but you need to channel the Crucio. That is actually true. I guess it's kind of bad if you're stun locking yourself in order to cast a spell. That doesn't really fly, especially in cleaving situations. Sneaky says, there's spells that lets you teleport and conjure things out of mid-air, and you went straight for the war crime spells. You're not my fucking shrink. You're not my psychologist. Get off, if you are, get off my chat. Isn't Cruciatus the torture one? It's a based spell, it's a good one. I don't know, it's super good, man. Very underrated spell, in my opinion. By the way, Windy, why are you typing in my chat? Are you not in this run? You're actually not in this run. A case study in who has the best warrior in Nota or Progress. Okay, I said this before and I will say it again. If you ask me about, oh, Anfal, what's your opinion about this warrior player? Oh, Windy, Julius, or who Tetsu, oh, Tetsu. And it's like, it's the most easy, it's one of the most fun roles to play in a speedrun. Why? Because it's so fucking easy. You have almost no obligations. You just need to play well, do your role, and then you sit back. You can take off your headset. You don't need to do shit. You don't need to hear a single call. It's like, oh, Boppe Uitont. Oh my god, you coordinated one ability with another human. Other than that, you don't need... You can be the most socially awkward, dense motherfucker out there. But as long as you're mechanically solid, you used AFK the entire speedrun. It's fun, like Windy is saying, dopamine, 100%. But it's a super easy role when it comes to coordinating and speedrunning. There's no complexity at all. Compare that to maybe a Holy Paladin, which has like brain damage levels of responsibility all the time. So when you guys are like, oh fuck, can you give me your honest opinion about this player? He's a warrior in this guild. And I'm like, yeah, maybe he takes after his dad who walked out and didn't like own up to any responsibilities. I don't know what makes people play warrior. They're just dodging responsibility. And that's fine, as long as you recognize that's what you're doing. I'm just here to have fun, guys. I'm here to press cleave and whirlwind, that's all. That's fine. Just play, have fun. But don't think that you're important. You're a fucking warrior. You're the first line, dude. Chris says, AoE taunt, huh? Yeah, a bit like, I mean... Holy shit, if I see a DPS warrior in one of the top guilds pummel a mob, like if I see a DPS warrior have a focus interrupt macro on any mob at any point, I assume they are amazing players, like they are cutting edge warrior players. But if you see anybody else doing the same shit, you're like, yeah, that's expected, that's what everybody should be doing. But if a warrior player does it, I'm like, oh my god, bear my children, dude. All bald human males in shambles? I'm just saying, the role is piss easy. At least in Wrath. I don't know about earlier expansions. But there's a lot of misconceptions that they are... It's a fun class to play, that's it. Oh, we have a pull timer. Oi, oi, oi. And we have Enya feelings. Alright, 30 seconds. Why are there not a single prediction up right now? Any PB predictions? Mods? Mods? Help me out here. Let's go. Alright. No warrior. Please no warrior. Recklessness on pull, very important. Okay, let's see, first bone spikes. The first bone spikes can make or break a couple of seconds of this kill actually. It's really important during the lust that you don't get bad spikes here. Let's see. Good, bad, good. Okay. 2 good ones, 1 bad. That's fine. You could argue that was actually 3 pretty good ones. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's see if they get another good one now. First one was really solid, actually. Second bone spike. Good, good, bad. Warrior, not great. He's out. That guy is still stuck over there. Why is he over there? Oh my god, what class is that? Was that a shaman? He was maybe baiting the world. Maybe that was why. That could have been why. There's a prediction up for, will somebody die on Lady Death Whisper? That's a mid prediction, bro. Anyway. Okay, he's a bit behind here. Jump with slow fall. Bubble together. Get the priest in. This is something that Progress and possibly Numen are not doing. Mobs are out. Good shit, good shit. You really want these zealots. You see these servants here? They have a lot of high health and they are still alive. Oh, the single target is not on point. Pre-pot. Lost a lot of space here. This is why you want to do the priest together with the pull, because now you can dodge ghosts anywhere. Whereas if you keep them both up, it makes the fight a lot more cramped up, so that's a bit hard. Curse of Corpor goes out. It's out. DK, gone, gone. Okay, no interrupts. Again, warrior players, not a lot of pummels. I don't expect much. It's okay. Mages. Okay. Respect. Can they skip the first mind control? They need to skip it. Yes. Okay. If you push the boss fast enough, you will not get the first mind control. Ghosts. All three are going for... No, one red pala is kiting 1 and the mage was kiting 2. That's really nice. Alright, summon spirits. They're all in melee, it seems. One is in ranged. Melee. They're dodging all of them. One is gonna go off for sure. One exploded. Mind controls are out. DK. Oh! Oh my god! Res him! Get him up! Disaster! Your holy pala is dead! Hello? Hello? Druid? Druid! Oh my god, melee players! I can't. They're busy cycloning. They're cycloning. Oh my god. The mind controls happen and all of the feral druids are just occupied. They can only do one thing at a time. DPSing, cycloning, and combat resting the only healer. I can't. There's no way this is gonna happen. The level of gameplay exceeds any expectations. Okay, let's see here. They're probably gonna get this dominate mind in 2 seconds. Ooh, are they gonna skip? Okay, good. Plus 10. Plus 10 Lady Death Whisper. That is really unfortunate. Yep. It's a bit sad to get healing aggro and cleave down by an ad, but I guess it could happen. Nobody really was picking it up. Was he playing with Righteous Fury possibly? If that's the case, then he kinda should expect that to happen, but that's the difference. A warrior player does a mistake like that, nobody bats an eye. The Holy Pala does a mistake like that, it's possibly run over. Okay, guys. You know what? Gunship, there's not a lot to speak about. So, today we have a partnered up stream together with Corsair, because on this particular fight, what is the biggest difference between going +1 and -9? Well, I will tell you. Right now, you're about to witness some insane uncapped scroll wheel gameplay. You see how his mouse is going up, down, up, down, up, down. That movement is created by scrolling up and down on your uncapped mouse wheel. If you combine that with auto hotkey or a macro, you can actually put your guild at a great advantage. Now, you might be wondering, wow, Anfal, what is the best gaming peripheral in your unbiased opinion to achieve this level of results that Holy Palasphere is doing? Well, I can tell you, it's the M75 that I have right here that is completely unbiased, the best mouse for not letting your guildies down. If you don't want to be skill capped or gated by your peripherals, you too can win an M75 by entering a giveaway that finishes at the end of the night. If you type !M75 in the chat, you too can become an auto hotkey mouse wheel scrolling fiend and parse the fuck out of this boss. Everybody can enter once. Thank you Corsair for doing this symbiotic type of fun segment. So shout out to Corsair. Hope you guys win, of course. You only get 1 chance per player, which is more than the warrior mains in a speedrun. They get like hundreds of chances every raid and they never get benched. You are now a Holy Pala, guys. You get 1 chance only. Congratulations. There's so many first time chatters here. If I was you know what, actually, I'm gonna fucking respect the hustle. First time chatter entering a giveaway is actually... I'm not even mad. You know what would kinda help me out though? Everybody can enter this giveaway, right? But if you press follow, it makes me feel a bit better about if you win. And if you win, you can be like, fuck you, and you can leave. That's fine, I will never know. But if you press follow after entering this giveaway, that is like... It's a nice little give and take, you know? Alright. Now back to, that's enough of the unbiased gaming mouse choice. Okay, we're back to speedrunning. Right now, we have a little bit of a break. There's not a lot going on right now. They're just setting up, dropping some totems. Take note is roleplay walking here. I think this is a good time actually to... Okay. Now. Yo! 1 minute ad, dude! Thompson, please. Thank you. Tier 7 equipped. Okay, nice. We appreciate it. Yeah, fucking Edge. Am I right, boys? Ain't no way. Oh, come on. Unholy DK. Hunter. Okay, Hunter POV. My favorite Holy pala. That's what we're watching. Let's see, they are plus 10 after gunship, which is around the same that we were yesterday, actually. So pretty bad start, but... Oh, this song. There's literally nothing going on in the game right now. There's just mages blasting. Wait. I'm getting concerning reports that somebody ripped, dude. You need to see a DPS meter. I'm right here to cure your mental illness, dude. Lithium, what's that? A DPS meter is all I need to cure my bipolar disease. You're welcome, Scrooms. Alright, plus 5 on Deathbringer Sarfang. I think we're getting close, guys, to what's considered a dead run. I don't want to start spamming it yet, but we're getting awfully close to the run being just over. I'm afraid so. You know what? I'm gonna make a prediction right now. And it's gonna be, will the timer ever turn green again? Yes. No kick W XD. You guys have 10 minutes to enter this big bet. They're plus 15 at Deathbringer Sarfang. You can use your hard-earned cryptocurrency, which is the channel points of my on my Twitch channel, which has no inherent value, because we're not even using it for giveaways. But that cryptocurrency, you can double it, and if you double it 4 times, you have doubled it 4 times. So start doubling. Let's see here. Svalna active role-playing, dude. My favorite type of role-playing. Wait, he's not even... He was not even power drinking or anything. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. Is he gonna get his mana back just hitting this poor Valk? I fucking hate Holy Paladins, dude. As a Resto Shaman here, I'm so... Fuck. If I don't sit down and power drink. Okay, they got the mobs coming in from Bloodwing. That is nice. They're giving up the orb. Ooh, a bit bad engage, I think. He finds the pet. Holy Palace V has a pretty crazy track record on this. Oh, Unholy DK is dead. He went way too ham on the trash. Well, that is awkward. Where are all the healers? I see 2 druids on the right. I see... Paladin, Resto Shaman, standing behind him. I feel like there should be more druids, no? Oh, there's a third little tree, a little broccoli over here, I think. Let's see. We want the boss to be at least at 60-65% when they enter. It's right now at 58. Oh, that's a really far distance. That's really bad Portal RNG. Did you see how we had to give up at least 2 or 3 Holy Light casts to go reach this? This also means that if he enters here, he will not finish on the correct side of the boss. Let's see. He goes to the start, AM Crusaders, he's at the start now. Good rate of picking it up. What you want to do is that you want to finish the picking over by the... Oh, this is actually really good. Over by the elevator. This is the dream. This is the dream right here. 9 stacks. This is really good Dreamwalker actually. 11? Oh my god. This is the dream. That was so good. They're not lusting? No. No! What are you doing? How are you not sending it? You have 11 stacks? What are you doing? I think the ret did not respec. They could have done it anyway! It was fucking over! They had 11 stacks! They had such a good room! It doesn't matter if the ret pala is wrong spec. No. They would have been a bit slow because one guy didn't respec or whatever, but they still could have done it. Oh. Look how they just over push this like fuck now. Well, that's it, boys. I think you know which emote it's time to spam. We have a plus 57 on our hands, boys. It was nice. I did my best to hype this shit up. They had a good battle gather, I'll give them that. But this is not the first one that you want to see. To be fair though, the leaderboard just resetted. So as long as they just finish this run, this could be a world record in phase 4.5. I didn't think about that. Now that that is true actually. Don't give up, guys. It's still a very competitive run we're seeing right now. Now that I think about it, it only reset for NA. EU is still in phase 4. What? That makes no sense. We looked at the leaderboard before this started. It was completely wiped. EU logs will go to phase 4 still until tomorrow. It's regional reset. What? The website is so confusing. Okay, so right now the run is giga dead then. If this is still comparing to phase 4, this is like GDKP speedrunning speed. It's over, dude. Holy Raffing the mob. Oh, that mob is very healthy. Not sure why nobody went for that. That's unfortunate. I'm a bit sad to say it, but right now there's 53,000 points thinking that the timer is gonna turn green at any point. I'm sorry, but I think you just got completely screwed over. This is like the Dogecoin disaster of 2020 all over again. Your crypto is valueless now. Okay, Drake on the right lands way earlier. Melee is not connecting, they're staying on the handlers. Kinda weird champ, Melee moment there to not go for the first Drake that comes down. So, what you want to do here is that you want to kill Spinestalker before the first Fear, right? But a lot of the mages were hard focusing Rhymefang while Melee stuck on the handlers. They still make it. That was like 1.5-2 seconds on the correct side of the timer. Now what you want to do is that you don't want to Ice Blast the Melee positions too much. That's fine. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. They might... I think they had a pretty bad elevator and the spider room, so I don't think the timer is gonna turn green here. What I would like to see is for the boss to be at like 56-55% when it comes down. So, if we have a healing meter down here to your right, you see that they are triple healing. Looks fine. Now, what you want to do is, when you're getting this blistering cold here, you don't want people to get dragged in. So you can see right now that there's a... What is that? Is that a mage? Just AFK? So the mage had... every character that's created has a certain GUID or whatever. And apparently in this roster that Nota is running, that mage had the GUID that you want to be standing closest to the boss to prevent the blistering from happening. So that's why... Oh, that's... They're standing too close to each other, I think. Take Note died. That's unfortunate. I feel like they're doing the tombs very far back, aren't they? I feel like the tombs could be pushed up a bit more. I feel a bit like I'm about to get pushed off the balcony when they're this close, you know? Now they run. Okay, rebuffs. Boss was at like sub 55%, that was pretty good. Then we got a lust. Okay, so usually what you want to do here is that the first ice tomb that you get, you want to put it really close to the boss, preferably on the tail side. Red Pala get de-iced the Holy Pala, that's fine. So you want to get the first ice tomb here on the left, so you can see he's going to the front here. You want melee to be able to cleave this down. Nobody's gonna go behind it to reset their shit, right? So you just cleave this shit down. The second tomb that you get, you want to go to the opposite side, and you still don't want to reset your shit. You want to kill the boss here.
In DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k
and it's
DPS,
pushed, you gotta keep healing a bit.
I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Thank you so much for the sub, man. I'll have to look exactly who it was, but I appreciate it a fuck ton, man. Thank you so much. I think I should be able to... No, I can't. Never mind, never mind, never mind.
So in DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Alright, thank you so much again. It gets a bit hard for me to speak when I hear my own voice in my headset. It's enough with the voices I hear in my head, but then to actually hear myself speak at the same time, I get stun locked, okay? So I appreciate it. Back to the broadcast, of course.
So in DPS, it doesn't matter what
I can work with this. I can push through. So right now they're pulling the giant. They're killing the mobs that need to die. Let them explode. That's fine. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I'm trying really hard to stay focused here. Interrupting the mobs. Stinky comes in. So what you want to do here is that you want the Colossus to die before the second stomp. Whereas with Stinky, you want Stinky to die before the second decimate. They have double dog here. This is a bit scary because
DPS,
now both of the decimates are gonna be very dangerous. So we're gonna watch the first decimate coming here from Stinky.
In my eyes,
everybody's alive. Thank you so much for the sub, man. 4 people dead. They're gonna get another decimate now from Precious. Oh my god, not great. I think everybody... Oh, they lost 2 more people. It's over. I can still commentate. That is not a hard call to make, even when you guys are trying to sidetrack me. I'm not sure about this giant plus dog type of thing, but this is done. This is just over. Right. So, whoever was coping and hoping for the timer to turn green, I'm sad to say that I think we have reached the end of our journey. I think it's time to stop the all gas, no brakes music. And instead, we're actually gonna be listening to some more little chill type music so I can restart my brain. And then I am properly gonna be thanking you guys who went through the trouble of subbing to me. Just give me a sec here. Let me just find this a bit more relaxing. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Alright. Unfortunate. I mean, we are gonna still watch them a bit. I just wanna see that Numen hasn't started yet. So we are gonna jump back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Teams. Numen. Still back out. Alright, alright, alright. RMD says, is this the first speedrun? It is, yeah. I'm just gonna end this prediction, ending it right here.
In DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Alright, I need to properly thank you guys now, since we have a bit of a downtime. So, let's see. What? Where does this end? Ukes! Thank you so much for the subscription, man. Really appreciate it. I guess the next energy drink is on you. And since I have a crippling addiction to caffeine, it will probably happen tomorrow. So when I pop my can tomorrow, I will think about you. Thank you. Who else? Meat_person. What a fucking Twitch channel. Thank you, man. Banjo_boy. What is this? How did you name your accounts? What is this? Thank you, Banjo_boy. I appreciate it. Oh, you gifted twice? And you subbed yourself as well. That's way too kind, man. Thank you so, guys. Thank you so much, guys. And Aiden, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. How nice of Nota to completely brick their run so much that I actually could spend time thanking you guys for supporting me like this. But more than the people that sub to me, I just want to say thank you to everybody being here. I would probably sit and talk shit on Discord with the boys if I wasn't doing this broadcasting stream, because I'm a huge nerd when it comes to these speedruns. But I'm absolutely looking forward to every week that I get a chance to nerd out about this shit together with you guys. So thank you for just being here, vibing to music and watching these super try-hard coordinated guilds die to fucking Stinky and Precious. Like, just that sentence, hearing 25 adult, probably men, but I'm not gonna assume their gender, 25 adults globally coming together to have all their dreams and hopes shattered to Precious and Stinky. That is just a crazy sentence that I just live to experience live. Oh, Rotface pull. I don't think you really can wipe on Rotface, but then again, I have seen some really horrible examples of people spawning a lot of big oozes. So basically what you do here is that he is gonna put a debuff. You have it on the warrior here at the bottom right. You're gonna let that shit time out, and this little ooze, you want to not blast your... Anyway, that's better. So you want to stand so that you're not get... Is he gonna fucking catapult straight onto those people right now? Wait, where is he going now? Okay, now it's fine. He's not gonna do it a third time in a row. No! Is he gonna blast them again? There's no way! What's going on? Okay, and now they form a big one as well. This is honestly the most meme type of melee bullshit I've seen. So what they had to do is that they had to position the small ones, you see, like this guy, so that it wouldn't shoot on the ranged, so that the ranged wouldn't need to like interrupt their casts. And the second thing melee had to do was keep the small ones so that they don't form a big one. And they fucked up both of those things. It's the only thing you have to do. And they failed. Multiple times. I think that what we're seeing is
DPS,
the mental going boom.
Numbers. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Banjo_boy. Never get tired of saying that name. Thank you, man. And guys, if you end up lucky on the other side of this, when Banjo or whoever is just throwing out shit in the chat, make sure you properly thank them, dude. Plus 211. I mean, it's a pretty good rot face. It's 10 seconds faster than the world record, I guess. VS knows us. Has Numen already done their run? No. Or maybe, nobody knows. They're doing it with a blackout. Meaning that they're not broadcasting their first run. You know how people in the news maybe talk about an armed conflict, like what's the situation in eastern Ukraine? And then they bring in people from the military to talk about it.
It doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS,
thank you so much,
holy
moly.
I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
But you know when they bring in this guy who has insider information that he could spill the beans and basically talk about shit that he shouldn't? That is called talking in open with a hidden information channel. And you don't want to do that.
In DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual number is.
This is getting out of hand. You guys need to relax. You're stun locking me.
In my eyes,
I am monologuing over here.
15k DPS.
Thank you so much, though. But basically, if you sit on information that is not public knowledge, you shouldn't talk about that type of information under any circumstance.
It doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS,
ideally the green ooze would die before it explodes here.
So in DPS,
and they're gonna get it back again. Oh, now it's getting really hard to focus again. Let's see. That green is bad. They're losing a lot of DPS here. I think this is gonna be a +8 easily. The green is still not dead, by the way. Horrible, horrible ooze management. I'll thank you properly, whoever it is subbed, once this shit is done. Okay, what you want to do now is that you want to push the boss before he puts down his vials, or choking bombs, which is in 2 seconds. Most speedruns manages to do this. They did not manage to do this. Why? Because they were flying around constantly during the green explosions. So you see those little choking gas bombs? It's not that the gas bombs are dangerous, it's more so that the gas bombs stand for something. And what they stand for is that we are bad. And you don't want that tattooed all over your speedrun. Oh, he jumped out. Good ice block. Oh no! Nobody got iron on it! Oh my god! What is this? Is this really the best guild that this speedrunning game can produce? This has to be insane tilt. Oh... I'm trying to hype this up, but it's really hard when they play like this. And I also don't want to flame them too much, because I know what it feels like when you have a really bad run. Like, it can suck. But if you're a player in NOTA right now, you have to think that, okay, we can still practice this next section, because after this we're gonna send the real run or whatever. So you don't want to start playing like really bad right now, because that's gonna bring you and everybody else down in their mood, kind of. So that is really dangerous.
DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat
remember,
you as
this one isn't taken yet. Nice. I actually saw a guy there using chicken. That's pretty based. So, no blood orb on this pull, but they're pretty stacked. NOTA thinks that this is a time save compared to having the blood. Oh god! They have access to both Pains Up and all raid CDs, I think. I think they're fine, even without the orb here. Mobs are dying pretty good. Bop AoE taunt here. That's when the red thing is glowing. Mobs are not... I mean, these mobs are way too healthy. We're gonna get a pre-pot here. They got plus 12 on Putricide. Okay. What we're looking for here is that we want to see how they manage their positions. You can see the Wrath of Air totem is a bit more to the right than what's traditionally used. Progress likes to put their totems basically where Holy Palace Svea is standing, and I think Numen puts it a bit to the right. It's very hard here, I can say, as a Shaman main, to cover all of your casters. If you see this Wrath of Air right here, you would hope that guy just stutter stepped a bit here. That I think this guy has it. So this looks like a pretty good position, actually. Taldaram at 34% when switching. That is not great. Flames on the Hunter. That is a bit annoying. He can't really DPS. Numen turned on the stream with Lich King dead. Did they have a timer? Two more percent. Hunter died. I think that was Hunter that was kiting earlier. SXE says, why don't the healers do orbs with melee? It might have to do with the placement of the healers, that they don't want to get displaced. But if it's close, then maybe they could do it. Who knows? Alright. They're not sending anybody to pull here. Instead, what they're doing is that they're sending their Holy Pala with Invis Trinket. What he is gonna do is that he's gonna wait for his team to kill off these mobs. Now he's gonna run. Drag these mobs down with a bubble. He cannot get buffed here. And he's gonna let his friends run past. And then he's gonna Invis pot into Rocket Boots. So all of them are passed, he's getting past, and we have a pull. That was good, that was good. Right. There's not a lot going on Blood Queen. As you can see, they have a Feral standing with their tank, just sharing the Blood Link. And other than that, it's just pretty much standard Fiesta. Quelax says that Numen run was 48 out of 50. Yeah, they probably spent some time on Lich King 0. Maybe they wiped somewhere else and that was part of the practice. We're gonna have to find out. It gets me a bit giggly and excited about watching the run, you know? Surely they have some new tech if they decided to blackout, right? I don't think that there's... So far, I don't think a single guild has gotten their PB on the first run of the night. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe somebody has gotten their PB on the first run, but I feel like it's almost always gonna be the second run that gets it. At least from a viewer perspective, it feels like that. Big Easy says, is it possible to have the Holy Pala bleed the Blood Mirror on Blood Queen? Tomorrow I am gonna be streaming 2 10-man speedruns. And we're doing it in 10-man. I can't speak about 25-man because I don't have any info on it. But on 10-man we do it all the time. It's pretty good DPS actually. It's about to fly up in 5 seconds and it's almost gonna be sub 20% when it's gonna start casting its shit, I think. Ooh! That fire fear could have ended so poorly. Oh, that's one guy dead. What are they doing? Are they just standing too close to each other? Yeah, was that a guy with a bite? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was, actually. Why are they so slow at resing? I have... Look, I don't usually watch Nota players POV when they die, because maybe they just don't die that much, right? But both times that Holy Palasvea has died, it's been so slow. It's not that he's been rested and then he's been like 3, 2, 1, I'm taking. It's more like... And nothing. It's actually crazy, I don't get it. 3 to 5 business day per combat dress? I don't know what's taking them so long. It's usually not this slow, I don't think, but then again, I don't usually watch from the POV of the person who dies. I think that we are gonna be seeing Zero Room now. That's what I hope. It looks like they already started, which is good, because then they're keeping up the pace. That deathlog. Numen stream is going up soon. Thank you guys. Tetsu title, main Numen ICC speed. Sending new tech today. Gigak. Gigak. Fuck is Gigak? Giga C. The Giga C. I have no idea what that is. Giga Cock. Yeah. Dan says we can watch Tetsu without ads, by the way. Oh, we can? Sadly, it's Warrior POV, so I don't know about that. I really like watching a healer or a ranged DPS POV, because you just get a nice overview from a shoutcasting perspective. So I'm a big fan of seeing like how they're moving, how they're positioning from that. It's gonna be a bit interesting to see how the timer changes. Right now they're plus 223. They still started the encounter like they should. So I'm a bit curious to see if they manage to one-shot the Zero Rooms here, and if they do, will it be an improvement compared to their previous or not? Lexla says, that's why you don't watch my POV, right, Copium? I think your UI is improving every week, and I'm happy to see it. I will probably stop by Lexlust if you're in the next round to just see what's up. Iab says, you watch Feral a lot though? I usually watch the Ferals of Numen, especially, because I think their UI is very informative. I don't think the role itself is that interesting. If you're not too familiar with Lich King Zero Rooms, it basically goes like this. So far, they've been doing everything like you normally do. They play Discipline Priest, Holy Pala, Resto Shaman, and a Shadow Priest. Right now, you can see that this warrior is standing inside of Remorseless Winter and he has a beacon on him. So, Holy Palasvea is good. Stun is just healing the tank, I was about to say. Healing the raid, healing the tank, and this guy is getting hits constantly. It's still fine, they can still do this. What you want to do is that you would like for Lich King, when this phase transition ends in 15 seconds, ideally, you would like to see 55, maybe even lower percent. So right now we have 58. Pushing 57. That's the last raging.
So,
okay.
In DPS, it doesn't matter what your actual
so
number is.
Right now,
you
are not gonna be putting any damage into this.
15k DPS, in my eyes,
into this raging.
You as if you're 15K
oh my god!
DPS.
Stop, dude. This is a disaster infest because people are on top, then the rest of Shaman was dead, but I think they're fine. They used something. Yeah, healing him was used here. Grab. Mage is fine. Feral and Warrior is kinda bad. The Warrior getting grabbed is really painful. Now, what you want to do is that you just need to push the boss 10 more percent. So, when these are dead, you want to pre-position for how you want to play the Zero Rooms. Zero Room. Oh, that's another Feral dead. Is he gonna get dropped? Whoo! Or I don't think they're making it before the wave. New wave in 12 seconds? They're not making it. Yeah, 0 rooms apparently isn't that free after all. It really isn't, like... But it was a bit weird misplaced all over the place. Yeah, time to wipe. It's over. Just goes to show that it ain't over until it's over. There's one guy online on Numen and he's jumping around at Lich King. Okay. That is kinda dead. Nothing going on. What is going on with NOTA tonight? I think they didn't try anything new, but the current strategy that guilds NOTA and us and Numen are employing, it can turn to shit pretty fast. The run can be dead all over already at Lady Deathwhisper. It's very possible. And I sadly think that NOTA had a couple of mistakes early and they never bounced back. Alright, let's see. I know a couple of you just subbed to me, so I want to thank you guys properly. Oh god, I can't pronounce your name. This is such an embarrassment. This guy is even in my guild. Roku. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Dokins. 3 months. Thank you. 3 months. That's when a relationship starts to get serious, dude. LNBD says he didn't say shit. He just subbed to me. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Bobby the what? That's a pretty dank name. Gave out a community sub gift. Oh, maybe. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I don't know what giving out a community sub gift means. Thank you, though. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Again, I feel like a piece of shit if I don't recognize me. You guys show me love like
DPS,
this.
It doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Bobby the what? Thank you so much, man. Gifting 5 subs. If you get gifted right now by Bobby, I think common courtesy is that you say
DPS,
thank you.
It doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Chassis, 3 months. Just like I said before, that's when things start getting serious. Luckily for me, I've known you more than 3 months though. Happy to have you here. But yeah, I find it really hard to keep
DPS,
talking when I hear my own voice in the background all the time.
15k DPS, in my eyes,
my brain just auto...
DPS.
Thank you so much though. Knippes, really appreciate it. 2 months. That means that I've earned your trust more than once. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. The first record is live. We have an update right now on the leaderboards. Blackout. Oh, we do! A 1 hour 37 minutes is up on the leaderboards. That's nice. That is nice. Very good. Okay, cool. We're about to go. Let's see if the second attempt will be a successful one. LMBD says, I asked how your streaming schedule are looking, bro. Well, I usually stream in European evenings and afternoons, so around this time. And the type of content that I usually do is that once per week, I try to cover the speedrunning scene, and that is usually on Tuesdays. Then I speedrun myself, usually on like Sundays or Mondays. And then I do some speedrunning 10-mans, usually like Wednesdays maybe. And then I do some casual streams every now and then. But if you like this type of content that I'm doing right now, this is only happening once per week. For various reasons. But yeah, I take it as encouragement that you're interested to hear when I'm streaming. Thank you. Alright. I don't think any of the deaths really prior could be put on the healer team. I'm a bit worried about... The DK tank died to tanking the Shambling Horror during the transition. I really feel like they could have done something to prevent that. Usually what you do is that the DK tank asks for a stun. And as you could see, when the DK tank died and the mob started going to the Holy Pala, the Holy Paladin was able to Hammer of Justice it. Not sure what the Red Pala was doing. It's pretty free global, I think. Intermission happening. Nice stacks on the Shambling Horror. New ghouls as well. If he can get those ghouls on him. Nice. One grip, one taunt. Oh, the warriors. Do you see that? The warrior stole that ghoul. Oh, he's taunting it back. He got it. He got it. Nice, dude. Sino TV2 says, did Chris win the mouse? No, Sino, I haven't done all of the giveaway yet. But I guess if you win the mouse, then it's not a mouse. It's a rat. I'm sorry, it was so fucking free. I'm sorry. Unlucky, dude. I don't know, man. Sometimes the comedy just writes itself. This isn't even scripted. It was just so fucking free. I'm sorry, dude. All love, though. All love. Alright, so the warrior's inside. He's beaconed. A mage is dead to the raging spirit. God damn it, I was just about to get into the shoutcasting and you have clown shit constantly. I swear, if they wipe again, I'm about to go full clown on this run. The only wipe I will accept is like a tank wipe or something, because that shit can kinda happen. But anything else now is clown. Okay. I didn't quite see who got gripped. I was sidetracked. I can't really see. Kick by? Why does he say kick by? You're free. Yeah, you're out. Oh my god, the fight! No. Oh, okay, everybody got out. We're fine. That the fight is gonna disappear before the transition. It's still gameplay. No.
You know one thing I love about you. You don't care which foot slip.
I don't get it though. It looked like they were fine. They dropped the file. It kind of looked like everybody got out. But then it wasn't fine. Somebody was still standing in it and not paying attention, I guess, and it was just growing. Oh. Can we get a video assisted replay of that VAR? Yeah, I think I need to talk with the productions crew about getting some replays going of some Pepega stuff as it's happening. I'm gonna look into that actually, that's a good advice. One guy stuck in the corner, blocked by it, I think. That's crazy. when 5 people are staying giga close and one decides to step in, I think it's just that people underestimate how far away they need to get
in DPS,
from
it doesn't matter what your actual number is. All that matters is what you identify as. If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Oh, I am the god complex. Now that's a bit of a self-aware type of name. I can kind of appreciate people who don't take themselves so seriously. Appreciate the resub though. 7 months. We're close to having a baby. That's great. Blocked by the file? Yeah, in my nightmares maybe. Sorry guys, I'm gonna tell a very fictional story about how one highly criminal private server used the file. And what they did was Grand Widow Ferlina in Naxxramas could drop a defile on the ground, but it was inverted defile, so if you stood in it, it disappeared. But if you didn't stay in it, it grew. And it was the most stupid mechanic. Like, what would they think was gonna happen? What happens is the boss dropped the defile, it started growing, and then when a player was in it, it shrank. And you're fine. So anticlimactic, it's insane. Yeah. Sometimes I would say I'm very sad that we're not getting RAF legacy servers. I would love to have that stuff. That would be awesome. But since we're not getting legacy RAF servers, we're moving into Cataclysm instead. What I would love is to get Season of Mastery Wrath of the Lich King. I really think Season of Mastery had some really interesting mechanics being put into place in a game that was already pretty good. WoW Classic. Imagine Season of Discovery 1 to 80 Wrath of the Lich King. I would jump at that opportunity, man. I would love it. It would have been so much fun to do this Wrath journey again on a Blizzard server with faster XP rates, faster timelines, and harder, more tuned content with custom mechanics. I would have loved doing that. Sadly, I haven't heard of any such plans. Blizzard's current time schedule is to focus on Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, and then the War Within, because somebody over at the Blizzard development team has like an identity crisis and felt like War Within was super cool name for an expansion. Okay, we're back. Now, face the Raging Spirit away, deal with the 3 Valks, 56% is really good. 55 when it starts, that's fine. Okay. Infest. Now, we want Double Hunter, Valkyr, and Demo Warlock. Demo Warlock, Double Hunter. We get Demo Warlock, Priest, and Retpala. Retpala is really bad to get, obviously, but since the Demo Warlock was one of them, he can just get the fuck out of it, right? Okay, I hope that guy is gonna move out of that. I think we're fine. Okay. The Retpala is dead. The Retpala got dropped off the edge. I repeat, the Retpala... If the Retpala is dead, can they keep Judgment of Light up on the boss during 0 rooms? I don't think the Holy Pala can do it that reliably, can he? This is really monk-ass. Okay, DSAC lost. Lost. Okay. Ooh, melee are moving scarily out of the range. You hate to see it. What you don't want to happen now, you can see the Holy Paladin just bouncing his main target, and then he moves out of range and it cancels his cast. Oh, the Judgment of Light punish. The beacon is on the tank who's tanking all of the ragings right now, but he's just healing whoever he can reach. Pick this raging up fast as fuck. Good. They have Ret Pala dead from before, 1 warrior is dead, still playable. Boss is at 20%. Are they even making this? Yeah, they have to be. It's very slow, but it's 6 more percent.
May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road. Oh, how far you are from morning air, oh, to
Alright, that was not the warm-up you want to see if you are Nota. They didn't even start off great. Started off bad, it ended even worse. Very painful to watch from the sidelines. Unfortunate, boys. Let's see, how close are we to a Numen run? Well, we got Yamba on our second monitor. They are like... interesting. Here, check this out. Hold up. Hold up. So, right now, you have one warrior online jumping around in Yamba, and then you have all of these people. I don't know if they are actually offline or if there's just something else going on. But if these people are all offline, that makes me go a bit like, interesting. What are they doing? You have piqued my interest, which is not very hard because I'm a huge fucking nerd when it comes to speedrunning. But yeah. Numen has a new route change. Yeah, they're starting in Frostwing. They're doing Lady Deathwhisper last. Okay, let's see here. I think I am gonna go and get something to drink. Let's see here. Let's run the ad now while there's nothing going on. And I go get something to drink. Then I'm gonna be back and we're gonna be owning again. Alright, putting on a bit of a ad here. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be watching Numen or Nota depending on who starts and who has a good run. Be right back. Well, hello. Looks like we're back. Let's see, where are we on our respective guilds then? Nota is doing loot. Numen is logging on. Looks like they're still a bit off, I think. Numen is going soon, said Tetsu. Oh wow, that's a incredible source. There's no way a streamer would say that just to keep his audience happy, right? There's no way a streamer would use vague terms to describe when something is happening in order to drive community interaction. There's no way. Ready check going out. Numen ready check. Sounds pretty good. Alright, I think we're actually getting ready. I think I have a POV that I want to watch. This UI looks very enjoyable to watch. We'll see if it is though. Maybe it's gonna be laggy as shit and we can't enjoy it, but I like it. Range DPS, can't complain. It's gonna be Hunter POV, I think. Alright. Let's see. Well, I might as well speak about this right now. So, we've been talking, I've been yapping all night, making it interesting. Hopefully now I can just focus on commentating the run, and the guilds themselves can provide the content. I can just provide some incredible insight. But one thing that I can talk about before we actually start is that I've recently partnered up with Corsair. I've already mentioned this at the start of the stream, but if you just joined. So one thing that Corsair recognizes is that we partner up to do shit for you guys. So right now there's a giveaway going on. So if you type !M75, you will be in a lottery to be able to win the same type of mouse that I'm using myself, which is the M75. Oh, there it is. You see those little sweat marks on there? Yeah, that's because I am really fast at clicking. Oh, I like this mouse, it's good. So they've decided to contribute to the stream. So thank you Corsair for helping us making this like a little event type shit. I reached out to them and said that I really wanted to do some sort of charity work. And they said, oh, how about kids with leukemia, or baby start a well, or spray a well in Africa. And I was like, I was thinking more like help incels who play World of Warcraft speedrunning with getting some nice peripherals. And they were like, that's very fucking based. So, that's what we're doing. Sign up. Let's go. Oh. We need the anthem. Anthem. Can't start a speedrun without the official anthem of ICC speedrunning. Okay, first bone spike, double mage, holy pala, I think. That is completely fine. As long as the warrior, there's only one warrior though. Okay, how many mages is that? 8. 4 rets, 4 ferals, okay. Okay, second spike. Ooh! Nice, clean, very good. Now, what you want to do is that you want to get this boat storm towards the away, and now you want to get to the entrance. So he's trying to bait it double. Now it needs to come to the hunter. Hunter. Oh, that's such a fast Marugar. -1. We gotta run on our hands, boys. We got a timer on our hands. Mage pull, block. No holy pala block. No holy pala pull. Technically this is faster because the mage can blink to get ahead. The holy pala has to run. Nice opener by the survival hunter. There's so many numbers on the screen right now. It's pretty much Nvidia stock all over my screen. Good. Pre-pot. Clean. That was good. No pet, question mark. Not sure where his pet is. Okay, let's see. We got ads coming in from the sides. On the back. He's trying to freeze it. Oh, he's very close to pulling here on his left. These people here are extremely close to pulling the spider on the left. Oh my god, he took another step. Oh, holy shit. I don't think that mage knows what he's doing. They didn't beat the mind control? Very bad start, actually. Oh my god, the hunter is so close to pulling. He's so... Oh my god, he keeps moving. I can't believe that didn't pull the priest. Based. Very safe. Nice, I guess. Okay, so they didn't have a really good pull here at the start. Summon spirits. 1 is in range, 2 is in melee, but that should be fine. No NR shaman, so they should all live. Double mage feral. Should be fine. I think this can still be a green timer. But we will see. They lost a lot of time on the first set of mind control. We will see. Melee, only 1, I think. That is completely fine. They can just tank it. Full uptime. Now, they really want to kill this before the next Dominate Mine, which is in 5 seconds. I don't think they're gonna make that. Or? It's dying very fast with all these mage execute. Nice. Plus 11. Yikes. Okay, let's see here. I really like this guy's UI, by the way. They're comparing to the old Numen world record. Ah, okay. So this isn't comparing to the current world record. This is comparing to the fastest Numen splits from 4230. I can't remember. I know that the old Numen world record was very fast because it used both perfumes and Elun's blessing. So don't let the timer at the top fool you. It can still be really fast this run because it's not comparing to the current world record, but rather a world record that had a really fast pace at the start. Alright, gonna get teleported up here to Gunship. You know what? This is my only time to really mention it. I don't know how to do this cleanly. Fuck it. I said it during the pre-game show. I'm gonna say it again. Gunship keeps being Progress' greatest weakness in speedruns. We can be 9 seconds ahead when we get to when we exit Lady Death Whisper, and then we're +2 when we go off this ship. Your immediate reaction is, well, Anfal, what's so hard about Gunship? And my answer is, well, actually, there are a few ways to do Gunship faster. The easiest way is to have people in the cannons who have either a macro or they have an auto hotkey script to press these choo shootings really fast.
So, in DPS,
but I'm gonna take my headset off while I speak about this because you are not gonna stun lock me out of this not paid ad, by the way.
I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
You have the auto hotkey script. You have your macro. Now, if you don't feel ethically okay with using an auto hotkey script to play the game for you, there is another way. You can bind the macro to your mouse wheel and then scroll up and down. And if that mouse wheel is uncapped, so you can scroll it like I can't even show you how fast you can scroll, then maybe this is the mouse for you. If you don't want to go from -1 to +11 on Gunship, maybe consider signing up to the giveaway for the M75 Corsair mouse, my favorite peripheral for doing a really fast Gunship. If one of your guys gets it, then everybody else will be like, what is that guy doing? And that guy will be like, well, actually, what I'm doing is that I'm using a macro and then I'm using an uncapped mouse wheel from my M75 Corsair. then everybody on that ship will buy an M75 mouse. If everybody in that raid buys a M75 mouse, then everybody will look at that log and be like, oh my god, that's crazy, they are so fast. So every guild will be like, how did they do that? Well, they were all using an M75 mouse from Corsair. Corsair will have had an crazy sales revenue from their M75 mouse because of the uncapped scroll wheel they can use to basically do a really fast gunship. When Corsair has a really good quarterly earnings report, what happens is that the GDP of the entire US will go up. And what happens when the entire GDP of the US goes up is that the economy is saved. So, if you want to help save the economy, sign up for the giveaway. Exclamation mark M75 in the chat, boys. Okay, back to these, to the usual programming. What's the timer? Can't find it on this UI. 34 seconds. Is it gonna time perfectly with the drop here? Is this the universe telling me something? Come on, 10 seconds. Oh my god, it might be really good. Let's see. Oh my god, we got an action right in front of the entire fucking thing. So, what do we have right here? Well, we have a Feral Druid with Hysteria, you can't say that, with Unholy Frenzy doing a lot of DPS. The mages are about to catch up, of course. They did one of the priests during the RP, which is a small time save, but it makes Lady Death Whisper a bit more risky. They gained 1 second on Gunship compared to their old really good splits. Cloaking device queued. Very interesting cloaking device queue. We have seen cloaking device queue right here from Nota when they used to go Bloodwing first. I'm very interested to see what this is gonna mean. The vote is up. Is Numen going to get a new world record? Well, are they, boys? Put your hard-earned Anfal channel points cryptocurrency to work. Unless you live in a country that doesn't allow your citizens to gamble with this, of course. Okay, what's going on? I know you're in combat, that's how this works. You can't decide on a slot. Oh my god, disaster. He still hasn't equipped. Okay. Okay, we are gonna see a plague start, which is what Progress is doing as well. But we're seeing it with a cloaking device equipped. Pulling the first trash. Also, pay attention to something is going on here. Do you see this little guy here at the top right? Something is going on. Some spooky shit is going on. Very sneaky gameplay. I wonder where that guy is going. 24 people going into Plague. They're waiting. Everybody cloaks. Okay. Okay, alright. I think that it might have worked. I think it has to do with the guy who was on his own over here. It's not a skip necessarily in Plague Wing. It might have something to do to this guy. We're gonna wait and see. Once again, I feel like a military expert that's called in to talk about the Eastern Front in Ukraine, but I am not allowed to speak on things that are only achievable through access on hidden channels. I can only use open source material, or I am potentially getting court-martialed here. You have to be patient with me, guys. I cannot speak. Anyway, this is going okay. Only one guy died. And they are still 24. 25 people. Alright, it's not bad. They pull double dogs and the giant. Can they kill a scientist so they get a pre-pot here? Should drop combat. Oh, they're in combat with the small zombies. Oh my god, they're turning back. Oh, and the progress leadership jumps down. Do you see the progress leadership jump down? He just got on them. MVP. Okay, let's see here. No combat pot. Or rather, they get a combat pot, but no pre-pot. I think some of them actually might have gotten that and not been in combat with the progress leadership from behind. Okay, the Feral Druid has his stacks. He's ready to blast. I have to say, I really enjoy shoutcasting on this guy's UI. I hope you guys appreciate it as well. I'm sorry that it's a hunter POV, but my god, it looks pretty clean actually. Gotta give respect. I can appreciate good art when I see it. Alright. I don't really think that there's anything can go wrong here. You just parse on the boss. It's gonna be very interesting to see. I think the split timers are gonna turn to shit now. Because I think that log that they're comparing to went Frostwing. So I think it's gonna get fucked up now. So if you're wondering about Bloodlust, usually what you do is that you pop CDs at the start of this wing. So you wanna try to time this lust with mirror images. So you can see here the mirror image CD is coming back up. So some of these guys, this guy didn't get the memo. He's like, why is everybody else using mirror images now? I used it on pull. What's going on, guys? What are we doing? And he's basically his brain dead. But everybody else here knows what they're doing. But this guy right here, not a good look. You have one job as a mage in a speedrun, and that is to track your cooldowns, ICDs. And this guy is Parse Lord. Maybe that's the guy that went away actually to whatever place he went. Maybe I should hold back a bit. Alright. Is there a trap? Ooh. Progress leadership lurking on the pipes. Oh, jumped someone. No reason to kill this before you pull, you can't really pre-pot anyway. Yeah, again, the timer is fucked. So now it's more a matter of, is it clean? So far, it has been clean. And we saw some very interesting cloaking tech. We will see exactly what that leads to. Vile gas. Hopefully only 3 people get hit. Oh, they shared. That's fine though. It's not that bad on this boss. Okay, so much better placement of this ooze. Unlike with... Oh, never... Maybe he's gonna hit that guy now actually. Oh, look at that mage getting fucking blasted! What are they really doing? What's so hard about this? I mean, free coaching, I guess. Can we get one more hit on the casters, please? Can we get one more green spew on them? Oh, a big one for him. That's fine, I guess. Can we get some more green shit? We can do better. I think that one is pretty good position to aim exactly at that mage, actually. No, this is really good pulls, by the way. That's good. It's still a pretty decent kill, I think. It didn't feel super fast, but it didn't feel great either. I think they're double healing. I think I see a Discipline Priest and a Holy Paladin in there. This guy's had it. Oh, the Volve. Or, hello? Talash, is that you? Okay, he's back. It's fine, it's fine. Did you see the little shakes there? The little Death Notes shake? So, while we are in this gated event, I would like to just do a behavioral case study here. If you're a returning viewer of mine, you've probably heard me speak about this before. When you are in a Discord call with 24 others and you're trying to go really fast in a game that's inherently not built for going fast, and it's actually cringe as fuck to call it speedrunning when you compare it to actual speedrunning games that has like real categories and meaningful skill, whatever. If you play this game and you do a mistake, there's different ways to express that. You can scream, you can slam your desk, whatever. A very common coping mechanism for these speedrunners is to do the little mouse shake like this. Like, they will be chilling, and then something bad happens, and then it's a bit like... And you can see it on... a key example would be Stet of Progress, Thompson in Nota, or I think Clipshare also has a bit of these shakes. Now, I don't have any like scientific research to back this up, but scientists, who I cannot name or cite, believe that it's related to possibly being neurodivergent, or that you are when you were growing up, you were the kid in the back of the class, and then when the cool kid Taylor told you that shut the fuck up, Stat, you would just be so angry and write down in your little death note, Taylor, and you just like rage write the name down. And now that you're an adult, fully fledged, all of these primordial memories, these core memories of you growing up, are coming into expression as like an unsolved trauma in your neurodevelopmental stage. So if you find yourself being a person who do these anger shakes when things go bad in speedruns, seek help. Anyway, back to the speedrun. So, you want to see the push here before the vials come out. I don't see the time. Oh, there it is. Choking in 2, 1. I think it's pushed. Nice. Good DPS. Good. So now they are gonna skip both of the oozes and just push the boss. Ideally, you want both of these to go for either healers or mages. Green on a feral is not that bad. You can share the explosion and still keep uptime. Is that the unholy DK? Oh no! I think that's the tank DK. He rocket booted to kite the orange, so now he won't have rocket boot to make the slow fall jump. What the fuck, dude? Is he the tank? Was that the tank? Are they not gonna have a tank on the first pull now? That's the unholy. Okay, it's acceptable. Acceptable. Whew. Still bad, but not as bad. Okay, now you check where the Valkyries are, if you can hug the inside or if you can have to hug the wall. Hello? Hello? Can you... Please, look up! Fuck's sake. Whatever, we don't know. Let's hug the side even if we don't need to, I guess. Free coaching, by the way. See here. Now, you want to interrupt the chains from the nobles so you don't have to master spell. Foji. Foji. Counterspell. Very nice. I see that. Advisor dies before he casts the invulnerability, I can't pronounce the name. The immunity on the mobs. Okay, mobs are getting gathered. Ooh, that knocked back the DPS up quite a bit. Now, what you want to do is that you want to focus down the advisors to prevent the immunity, but then you also want to do really high single damage to tacticians if you're not an AoE class. Okay. Questionable sapper, but I respect it. Rogue used casually 150k DPS, pretty normal. Pre-pot, kill shot MD, I would imagine. Yes. Okay, here we go. Looks alright. Oh, they are very close to one another actually. Interesting position. Oh, that's a red pala dead. As I said, very interesting position. Oh, one more guy dead. What the fuck? Alright. Clean. Surgical. This is why we black out, boys. This is why the first run couldn't get streamed. Not twice in a row, shall we? No, it's fine. Really good DPS though. What is that? 37? Ah, it's not that good. Seruk says, did we see the new tech yet? No, not quite yet. We saw the cloaking device being equipped after death being a Sarfang into cloaking device before Plague Wing, but we have yet to see why they did it. So, if you have any guesses, you feel free to write them in the chat what you think that was all about, and I think we're about to find out. We're definitely staying on this run, not switching to Nota right now. This is a very good run. Kia says, can I guess? No, you cannot guess. You're just like me, Kia. You're not allowed to speak. Right, pretty good. There's two up in the front that's a bit healthy, but there's no mob lagging behind. That tactician getting stunned there is kinda Pepega. You don't really want to stand mobs unless you really need to, because it breaks up the stack a bit. Rocket boot. Alright. I think it looks good. Nothing weird here. Bit bad DBW proc maybe, but it might come back in time before the boss is dead. First bite, Warrior. I think Warrior getting the first bite is completely fine. How many healers are they running? It looks like triple, right? I think I see a Resto Shaman. How many Shadow Priests do we see? I think I only see one Shadow Priest. I think they're triple healing. Yeah, that's a Discipline Priest right there. Resto Shaman and Holy Pala is in the melee stack. Triple healing. Oh, so they have double ret actually. I only see one on the meter, so I didn't pick up on that. You're probably right. I like it. So the Resto Shaman is pretty much chain healing the tank only, right? If you look at him. Okay. nice fire, dude. That one is gonna go away though, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I mean, looking from this angle, this fire looks a bit like a middle finger, you know? It's kind of what it looks like from this POV. I respect it, actually. These fires are a bit scary for the fear, aren't they? I think it's gonna be fine, but they are really limiting their space in the middle of the room during the air phase. But hopefully the line in the middle goes away, right? Not yet. Oh my god. Alright. That was fine. Nice trank usage and raid sack. That was good. I was worried for nothing. And the bosses had a really low percentage as well. That was good. Nice clean. Yes, yes, I clean. Dismiss pet, standard. No, they still have Frostwing. Where is the Valkyr? Where is the Valkyr? Can't see it. Nah, I don't see it. Oi, 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 what has happened here, bros? Okay, let's see. Do we get the banish interrupts here? Let's look at the left mob and the right mob. I'm gonna fucking split vision this shit. Banish on right mob, DK interrupt. I didn't see the left mob. Fucking chaotic camera movement. Oh, another banish. It went through, I think. It had invulnerability. Or immunity, rather. Rocket boots. Trap. Gate is open. And we're blasting. Ow! Alright, so they're making a kill zone here. Frostbinder coming through. So apparently the cloaking device that they used at the start of the plague had something to do with resetting or doing something in this gauntlet. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the first time we're seeing this in a speedrun. This is new tech. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Should be fast. Everybody's alive. So let's say, yeah, this is looking good. If they get a good room now inside, and if they could potentially one room this, that would be amazing. I'm interested to see how their healers respect for this. Nexus has the Numen pull TM. Yeah. This is a certified Numen tech. That's how it used. That's how it works. It's copyrighted now. The hunter is staying back. We have a mob named Rupert. And we have Svalna coming through the gate. Svalna is inside, boys. Oh! Right, Svalna is getting dragged through. I want to see the boss health somewhere. They have 10 stacks, so they're definitely pushing, right? They lost it as well for Svalna to get... This is pretty good timing. You get the lost value on the healers and to kill Svalna off really fast. They still have lost for 15 seconds. Boss should be getting healed pretty soon here. That's good. That is really good. Oh, that acidic burst could have been awful, but it went fine. I think if they don't wipe now, this should be a world record. Oh, oh my god. He made it. His big balls made him Nobody saw that. Look, we don't make fun of people who fall down an elevator. That's not what this stream is about.
So, in DPS,
if anything, we honor the heroes that try, okay?
If you identify as 15k DPS, in my eyes, I would treat you as if you're 15k DPS.
Alright, let's see. Really good gathering of the mobs. That was fast, I think. Even though they had an elevator that they jumped down, that a mage still managed to go down even faster than that. That was really, really good. I think this is world record pace. Considering it's been really clean so far, nothing amazing, but really clean. And we've seen a big time save on the gauntlet. I can't really say how much time it saved, but we could be talking more than a minute here. This could be a sub 40. Let's see, what is it? It's 30 minutes now. Yeah, we're really gonna have to wait and see when Lich King engages to say much. Sub 40 might be a bit rough, but I don't know. So, killing off the Broodlings. Rocket boot early here. Drops combat. It's kinda close to the mobs. Fuck yeah, dude. Really safe, really clean. Nice engage as well. Mobs gathered pretty fast. Nothing is scattered. This is a really good well pull. 2 mobs on the right still alive. That's unfortunate. Now, ideally, people are rocket booting now instead to get into position for Spine. So Spine Stalker coming down. Yeah, he should definitely die before he casts his Fear. That's like the mini check you want to make right now. Rhymefang going up in the air is not as important, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we see Rhymefang getting melted here as well. Yep. Really good, perfect swap. I think Rhymefang is still gonna go up. Ali says, is Gingy Hunt the retail Echo Jingy? No, it's not. Rhymefang dies before he goes airborne? Pretty much exactly at the same time. That is really, really, really good. Okay. That is probably one of the best spider rooms and balconies I've seen in a long time. That was really good. Okay. So the mini check right now is that if the boss is under 56% when he comes down, that is a very good raid DPS to be like pay attention to. So let's see how close they get it. Nothing special here. We want to see the blistering coming up now. Nobody should get dragged. Perfect. Nice GUD on a melee player. What percentage is that? 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54. 53, and it's probably gonna tick down a bit as well with all the buffs on it. 52.9, 0.87. That is really good. That is really good. Now, what you want to do now is clear this and as fast as possible connect on Syndra as she's coming flying in while you're moving to the opposite side. Syndra coming in, he targets it while it's in the air, 52. I think 52 was what it was at. Okay, let's see when they decide to send Lust here. 43%. Looks like they're kind of waiting for the phase to start. Okay, there we go. Red Pala DI. Okay, first tomb, probably going to the front side of the boss. Mage, going to the back side. Shadow Priest is giving space. Cleave it down, don't focus it, stay on the boss. Healing looks kinda okay. Red Pala DI. That was really fast. -2 to their best splits. So let's see, 35 now. Let's see when they start. This could be really, really fast. But as we all know, Lich King 0 rooms is not free by any means. You can still wipe on it, you need to play it well. Gotta take a couple of risks here. The stuff that we're mainly watching out for is sudden tank deaths during the first phase, tank deaths during the intermission, bad Valk grabs during the first Valk wave, poor defile placement, and lastly during the 0 room push, you need to see that melee are not outranging. The 42-30 record that he's comparing to did 1 rooms. That's their best splits, but it's 1 room. So them being 2 seconds ahead at Syndragosa is really good. Nick says, 36-21 combat on Lich King. Was that what Nota did? Nota pulled 36-20. Alright, so it's a bit behind. It's gonna be very hard to make up almost 15 seconds of time on this encounter alone. You really need to push hard then. 4 spouses. What was the cloaking device for? I missed it. It was somehow related to the Svalna gate. So right before Dreamwalker there's a gate, and by some sort of magic trickery they managed to open the gate so that they could just run into Valithria Dreamwalker and do Svalna together with the boss. That's what we saw. Looks fine, nothing weird. Okay, couple more percentages. You're definitely not gonna get another shambling or anything. Can you push it before this infest in 4 seconds though? Ideally you want to do that. That's really good. That's easy for the healers. Nicely done. Alright. Taunt, Feral takes the mob. Faces it inward, looks safe, nobody should die here. They're triple healing because they're gonna go for 0 rooms. Warrior staying in to keep up Thunderclap. Sunders for the Hunters. Pretty standard. Let's see, 60% approaching right now. It's pretty good. They are running 2 Hunters and 8 Mages and a Warrior inside, so that is a lot of pump. 9 more seconds, let's see how low they can get it. $55 maybe when this ends, 54 possibly. Shriek just happened, that looks safe. Alright, 54.5, that's alright. Now, the dream Valky grabs here is double Hunter Demo Warlock. Okay? Double Hunter Demo Warlock is the dream. Mage is fine. Hunter is good. Demo Warlock, this is really good RNG. Really good. Okay, so they could skip 2 Valkyrs. Yeah, this is really fast Lich King because of that. That is kind of stupid how much RNG there is involved in that. Alright, can they push before this infest? Wow! Okay, that is really fast pace. Okay, let's see when they decide to send it. Still no lost. There we go. Now, just so you guys understand, when this boss reaches 10%, he will cast his whatever the fuck, right? If he would be at 10% right now, this phase would still last. So right now there's just... It's raised to 10%, but you can't really gain much time here. He still needs to finish his... this phase, whatever you call it. So you see this phase transition right here? Even if the boss was 10% right now, it wouldn't be over. So as long as you don't kill him before this, it's fine. Perfect. So 2.5 more %. I think that warrior just fucking shrieked everyone. Perfect timing, perfect timing. He cast his Quake and then... You can't really do it much faster. He did Quake and then he did it. Alright, let's go over to Nota, shall we? Alright, let's see. Where are we? Plus 13 on Velithria? Sheesh! It's gonna be really hard to come back from that. Impressive Marugar though, -4. Okay, let's see. Have they done any comp changes? It looks exactly like Numen, doesn't it? 1 warrior, 4 ferals. Yeah, this is the exact same comp. But they play with a Holy Paladin more than the rest of Shaman. So I think that is the difference. Nota plays with an Elemental Shaman DPS a lot, like a Flex, whereas Numen plays with a Ret Pala Flex. There's arguments to be made for both of those. And Progress, on the other hand, play with an Enhancement Shaman Flex. I think that's like the only differences between the guilds. Elemental Flex, Ret Flex, Enha Flex. It's pretty crazy how defined the meta is when that is the only thing that's different between the 3 guilds. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly rest my voice real quick. Going back to back into this is actually crazy. Give me just a second there. Alright, let's go. Okay, he exploded into Soulstone. He didn't get DI'd. That looked a bit weird to me. I just came back and I saw that happen. I don't know if that was planned for or not, but at least he had a Soulstone, so he should be fine. Oh, yo! What the fuck? Yo! Don't do that! Why are they backing up so much with these tombs? I called it in the first run as well. Don't you guys feel a bit claustrophobic? Like, why are they so close? What the fuck? There has to be a... They did it twice now in a row, and this time they paid the fucking heavy ass price for it. They still have to run really far. Look at this. What the fuck? I don't know why they keep doing that, and this time it was disaster. Whatever. Alright, Lost has been sent. They've only really lost their Holy Paladin twice, so the DPS doesn't matter. DPS feels a bit off. Only 15 seconds of Lust left right now. That's a row getting it, that's completely fine. Not a great positioning of that tomb, but you can't really cleave it when it's that far out to the side. Red Pala DI'd. Second tomb, boss dies. Pretty good. They gain 2 seconds compared to their PB though. So it's still a very competitive time that we're seeing. Stuck in combat, can't mount because he had to heal people taking damage and hit tombs. So that delays his out of combat a bit. Okay, we should be seeing some Plague Wing stuff here. Can't really see if they can go inside or not. Seems like they can. Okay. Somebody's pulling ahead. You can see here on your minimap how they're going ahead to pull the mini bosses. Ooh, that guy is getting schmucked. That mage BVNRM is taking a lot of that. Oh, that hook. Should be fine though. It's better if the hook goes on a healer than a DPS, because if you as a DPS get hooked like that, that's a lot of uptime that you lose for no gain. So, Stinky Decimate, first risky situation. So we want to see this. You can see here at your top right how he is detecting undead, so you can see patrols, and you can see that Precious is really, really far away. So they have decided that fuck that, we're gonna go into Festergut. We're not doing Precious right now. Usually what decides how many of these dogs you do before you go on a boss is basically the patrol RNG. Okay, should drop combat here. 10 stacks? Wait, he can't be healed. He's not tanking. Oh, right, the Pharaoh is tanking at the start. I was like, But it's fine, actually. Okay. Spore on tank, completely fine. It's actually better if it goes on ranged, so that it doesn't like share damage with a lot of people. But they're double healing, so they should be alright. Nothing special going on. This is the only boss where it's arguably a bit bad if you spread the Vile Gas, but I don't really expect them to be doing that. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't really care about spores in melee. You're double healing, it doesn't matter. Feels like a pretty fast kill. Yeah, they lost it on pull, that's true. Instead of doing the 3-minute CD lost. Last week they lost it late, but it seems like they've given up on that. I think the major... hard to say actually, what made them change their mind about that. Probably log analysis and just deciding to do it. Because you don't really see any 3-minute CDs being used by these mages, so they probably used it on pull as well. Game 4 seconds. Okay, Rogue is taking the trap. I think it's disarmed now already. Now, if you want to go fast, you just drag this boss into Rot Phase. There's a little bit of risk involved with doing that, because technically Decimate into Rot Phase mechanics could spell bad for your raid, but this is costing them a lot of time, I think. So you have to decide, do we take the extra risk of just dragging the boss, mini-boss into the actual boss? Or do we stay out here and sacrifice some time? They decided to sacrifice some time. 10 stacks on the DK, he got sacrifice and CDs to make up for that, and he's done. Good. No new world record by Numen. Still a good run, and fun to see some new tech being on display. Always enjoyable to see some new ideas getting tossed around. Feels like a good pull, but at the same time, Rotface always feels like a good pull. It's the easiest boss to kill in the game, almost. Ooh, that's... it's fine. It's fine if they spread it. So, if you just tuned in, Numen did some tech where they opened the gate to Valithria so that they could just drag Svalna into Valithria Dreamwalker. So that's what they did. I think they're fine here. Alright, looking pretty good. I think it's gonna be like a +2 or something. We'll see though. +5. Can you pull Precious and Stinky into Valithria? Imagine Stinky does Decimate on Valithria. What now, bro? What now, bro? Alright. Should be pretty good there. Need to make sure this shit is... Oh, this song is fucking... Guys, I just want to say, we're about to... The night isn't over yet, but we're approaching the end of this amazing evening of good runs. Thank you so much for being here. It's a blast, dude. Let's just enjoy. Alright, we got a pull on our hands, boys. What do we got? Guys, if you're jamming to the music, the best way to express that is actually by doing a Nessie please in the chat. It's the best dancing emoji currently on this platform. It deserves some recognition, dude. Alright, let's see here. Can they push it before the choke bombs? Choking bomb me, daddy. What? Just let the intrusive thoughts win. Yep, they push, it's fine. You know what, there's so many Nessie, please. We have to fucking pump the music, boys. I'm sorry. Fuck this shoutcasting shit. Oh, again, we have a Death Knight running with rocket boots, trying to get away. The green one is getting targeted by a mage. He's ice blocking and is getting dragged off. Perfectly handling of the green mage, of the green ooze. Boss is push, 5%. He's not become active yet. Druid targeted by red. That's completely fine. They're gonna be able to rocket boots here and swatch the TBC rocket boots. That was good. That was clean. That was really good. All right. Drums coming in. Nothing weird. Nothing weird at all. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. So they already skipped this first pack, right? Because of the way that they do Syndragosa. Oh my god, the music is just too lit right now. I can barely focus. Bit late pull of the Bloodwing trash. I think they could have done it a bit more clean. Oh, that mage is struggling. Okay, that's a good ice block. I have no idea what's going on. Yo! What? No, I didn't fucking recognize. They can't go in? What? Wait, what? I didn't even... don't know, man. I feel like a sad clown watching that shit, dude. That's not okay, Blizzard. Like, we're trying so hard to make this clown show of a game be competitive, and you do this shit to us. Like, I'm setting up an ambitious production, these European sweatlords are trying their fucking hardest, and you put up an invisible wall that won't let some of the people pass? Nah, that ain't right. I'm sorry guys, but the run is over. I wish I could say the run is still alive. That is the weirdest way I've seen a run die. Ever. What the fuck was that? I didn't even understand what was going on. I've never seen that. Never seen it. I don't know, have any of you guys ever had that happen to you guys in a pug or anything before? I've never had that happen to me. That was wild. Yeah, I mean, he could heal and everything. It was just fucked. So stupid, man. We used to do that strat on Warmane. Yeah, the part where you summon an invisible wall and then you couldn't pass the gate to get a world record. Yeah, that sounds like a Warmane strat. Well, that's unfortunate. There's not a lot to talk about right here. If this timer is like plus... it's over. It's done. Plus 41. It's over. Well, I had a great night. I hope you guys did as well. I hope you were entertained. We saw a lot of really cool shit. Fast runs, clean runs, new tech, invisible walls popping up out of nowhere. I think that's pretty much settles it actually. Alright. Alright. Now, we still have a little bit of business left. I'm not gonna sit and watch a dead run. So, we have two things that we need to do to finish this run. Yeah? So, during the night, we've had a giveaway where you could get a chance to partake in a lottery to get like your chance at being drawn as the lucky winner to get an m75 Corsair mouse. Yeah? This is your last call. If you just joined the stream, if you've been there all night, everybody is equal in the eyes of the luck god. Type exclamation mark m75. And we will draw a lucky winner on stream. And that person and me are gonna get in contact, yeah? I just have to check real quick if I am able to get a hold of Numen. Yeah, okay, wait. I think I have a Numen player here for an interview while you guys give yourself one last chance at this. So give me just a sec to set this up. Okay, testing. Journalist Anfal here. I think we have Numen player with us here live. Sadly, it is not one of the players who was in the run tonight. Instead... No, actually, with me right here, I have one of Numen leadership. So, I just wanted to say real quick before you speak, were you happy with the run and how did the new tech feel? So, since you are one of the animals living in the sewers at the absolute bottom floors of speedrunning, do you happen to communicate a lot with rats who also live in the sewers? Thank you for that incredible insight. We'll be right back. Am I taking the joke too far? Nah, I'll fucking run with it. It was fun to see the tech though. All love. So, let's end this giveaway. We are just gonna close everything down that is not related to the giveaway, yeah? So, bang, bang, bang. Closing, closing, closing. Okay. I am gonna print screen this. The giveaway has a total of 254 entries. If you've already typed in, you can't like give yourself more chances or anything. Everybody's equal in the eyes of the luck god. So 258. You know what? I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds and then we finish off the night since Nota decided it was a good time to end. 3, 2, 1. Stop giveaway. It's over. It's over. Oh, I think I got a winner. I'm gonna post it on stream right now. Let me see. I need to download it. I am gonna be transparent as fuck. Save picture, of course. Giveaway winner. Boom. Here I am. Here I am. Where am I? There I am. Add image. Okay, everybody. Make sure you tag the guy that wins, so that he understands that he won, right? Because if I can't get a hold of this guy after he won this, then I don't know exactly what I'll do. But I'll try to get a hold of him, I guess. And once everything is done, I'll post on my community Discord. So here it is. There it is, dude. 266 unique people and a guy named Surgent. Congratulations, you are the lucky winner, of course. So the way I'm thinking about it, Surgent, is that you contact me on my community Discord and you and me get in contact that way, yeah? If you don't have my community Discord, it's being linked for exactly. Look, if you would have been a first-time chatter, and that was, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking look at your user history right now. Okay, let me see. Oh, 11 messages. Guys, he is actually, he's been here before. First message in 2022. Guys, this is actually... Wait, what is this message, dude? What is this message? What is who are you? Okay, I'm gonna share your chat history right now. Here, save Insurgent. Alright, guys, he posted already in 2022, so he's a long-time follower. That makes me really happy, even though nothing bad towards the guys that just found out about me and shit. But man, look at this. This is the type of shit he wrote in 2022. He's gone, bros. What does this message mean? What a fucking black-pilled incel message.